Alright, hey guys. So here we're going to be talking about our shop and our, our upgrade system. It's pretty complex, and here's how it looks like when it's finished. We have an array system that places these objects into these arrays, and then once you hover over them, you can see you know, the, the description, the title, and the price it costs. If you can't afford it, then you'll get an error sound. Let's see if we can get enough money to buy one. Oh, and then we also have our level up system that uses the exact same system. Alright. So here it costs 15, and if we buy this, it lowered it down to 1. Now we have our upgrade. Alright, so here we're only going to be covering, there's a lot of stuff to cover here. A lot of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to just cover one thing at a time. What we're going to cover here is we're just going to cover what is happening. I'm going to give you a basic idea, before we delve into it. And we're going to break it down in a really cool and awesome way. So, what's happening Oh, upgrade. Where's my... Windows. So, resources. Oh, there we go. Why are you not there? Alright. So, essentially what is happening is we have this list of objects that we have created, right? And the objects themselves... Oh, so here, this is like the parent object. Close this. This is the parent object that houses every single upgrade. It's pretty simple. Set the sprite to whatever the sprite is. Title, description, what's the description, what does it do, the rent, how much it's gonna cost. Set it to 100 here, but we'll override it later. If the player exists at any point, then we make it so we can't see it. And the upgrades themselves, right? Oh, upgrade boomerang. So here, where we're gonna use a create event, it's gonna inherit, and we have the title, the description. Here we see the rent. Everything looks really nice, right? Before you get to the meat. And then we have a user event that gets, so whatever, so easily said, whenever you select this upgrade, it runs this code. And if we look at the code, it'll say global.boomerang trail is equal to true. Oh, okay. So now we can use the boomerang trail. And we also have this called delete item. Okay, well, that's weird. What's a delete item? It's a script that makes it so you cannot see the boomerang again for purchase. Once you buy it, it's gone from the rotation of upgrades, right? Now, when you level up, it's going to be one of these at random. Think of these as a deck of cards, right? Some of these, like max health, you will select it. Oh, okay, I want max health, and then you return it back into the deck of cards. But for the boomerang trail, you select it. Now you have this cool boomerang trail thing. But we don't actually want to select it again because the player, there's no purpose for the player. He already has the upgrade. So what this does is it makes it so the player cannot select it again in the same rotation of items. It's like we select a card from the deck and then we throw the card away. We burn the card. We make sure that the card doesn't go back to the deck. Alright, so in our This is the what we run whenever we start the game, right? And then here we have so here we also reset everything to 0. So then, well, that way we know which upgrade is turned on and which upgrade is turned off right now. And then we have something called upgrades. Actually, where is it? Turn off upgrades, because is it in the game? To recreate, turn off upgrades, but we also should have like the upgrades themselves. So scripts. Yeah, this is where it is. Upgrades, but where do I run it though? Alright, so here's a list of upgrades, right? These are like the deck of cards. And the way the game works is it's going to select one of these yellow text things, and it's going to select one of these at random, right? And then it says, okay, I got this one. And what the game does is it says, okay, whenever you get this, then we return this upgrade, which is going to be this. Tight belt. Slows down belly consumption, and if we select it, we use our user event. So that's a system that I use. It's a list, and I know we didn't get to the real meat. It'll be for the next video. For this one, this is just an introduction. In here, you learned that we have this thing called turn off upgrades. We saw here that we have our item list. Here it gets created, right? Oh, yeah, here it is, item list. Here what this is, it's going to be like we create the deck. We create the box that is going to house all the cards that contains all the upgrades. We clear the list because at some point in the game we want to reset all our upgrades. And then we have then we start adding cards. We add the max HP, we add this card, the lifesteal card, and then afterwards you can even get really fancy. In fact, this is something that I did. There's this upgrade called the sword upgrade, and once you have the sword upgrade, you get access to these upgrades. These are sword specific upgrades, so like swift. So think of this as like you're playing you're playing the game and you see like an upgrade called get a sword. That's cool. And once you get the sword comes with its own upgrades, right? So anyways, this is just a really basic idea of this. It didn't cover anything remotely because there's just so much to cover. That in all honesty, this system is very it's pretty complex because GameMaker it's pretty interesting to work with GameMaker in terms of UI stuff. But hopefully this gave you an idea of the list. Next video we'll cover the level up system, right? Level up system. I originally wanted to do the shop system, but after I looked at the shop system, and the shop system is it's much more complicated than the level up. So we'll do level up first. And hopefully this helped you guys out. See you later, guys.